Okay, welcome back. Thank you for checking out this video of mine. A few months ago, Tom Haubrick, more commonly known as HAUBS, opened up his commission list and I quickly jumped on it. So to give a little background, I first met Tom. I don't know if I saw his art before or I discovered him at the 2005 San Diego Comic-Con, where he sits up there annually with his friend Ken Garduno. But anyway, I met him there. I've been a fan of his art ever since. So for the past 20 years or so, been a huge fan of Tom's. He works his day job as a tattoo artist, but also self-publishes his own mini comics. I've been lucky to get a couple of those. And in fact, he's done one of my favorite short stories of all time. And I want to do a video about that. I just want to make sure that I do it justice. So it's taking me some time. So let me get down here and we'll go over the rest of this video. So Tom did a commission for me. I don't know how many years back, probably 2007 or 8, when I was doing my cover recreations. He did this Preacher 57 cover recreation featuring Cassidy. I just love his grayscale work on here. Yeah, well, here we go. He did it back in 2007. So I've had this for about 18 years now, and still it's one of my favorites. So having done this, I knew that he would be able to handle one of my current commission themes, which is Vampire Batman. He's already done the vampire, so now we just need to put a cape on this naked body here, and we'll have a naked or not so naked Vampire Batman. So contacted him, asked about getting a Vampire Batman. Of course, he was down for the idea. But I wanted to do it based on a classic cover, similar to, this isn't a commission, this is something that Colleen Duran did on her own, but she did this Batman cover based on this classic painting right here. So I proposed to Tom to do a Vampire Batman piece based on a classic image. And I've had this image or this idea for a while, and I think Tom was a perfect guy to get it done. So I asked him to do a Vampire Batman piece for me based on Saturn eating his son. So that's the premise. One thing I want to add, people always ask, what happens if an artist is late or anything like that? First off, Tom always communicated very well. And, Tom was a new father, so gave him leeway there, whatever time he needed. But one thing I like to do, if an artist is taking a little while or something like that, I just send a little funny meme. That way it's like, gets me back on the radar. I'm not bugging, and it's funny. So these are a couple that I sent to Tom, and of course he pulled through. Let's take a look at it. So here we go. Box from Tom. HAUBS Comics right there. I did a little prep work. That way I don't have to keep you in suspense, keep me in suspense. So let me see the best way to do this. Got this here. Got this package from art right here, so I'm gonna take this box, set it aside right there. Cardboard. Looks like a little note from Tom, and a painting right there. Let's see if we get that. This will be in my calf at some point, but here's a little something extra for your patience. Thanks again, Mike. And then signed Tom. So yeah, let's see if we can get that. Another small piece. Gave me another sticker right there. And then for the observant viewer, this here is a Tom Haubrick sticker. All right, let's get into this. Got some tape on here. Open that up. That's called a peek. So here we go. Signed 2025. Probably can't see that. Irrelevant. Here's a piece. And Vampire Batman. All right. Well, it's not Saturn eating his son. It's much better. It's Vampire Batman tearing apart Robin. Anybody that wears these little, well, any man that wears these little booty shorts and elf slippers definitely deserves to get what they get. There's Robin's head down here. Vampire Batman has torn it off. I don't know if you can make it out. I'll have scanned this, and I'll post a big scan up there, but like the shading or the texturing on Batman's helmet, not really getting it. I'm gonna put up a big scan of that. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, thank you, Tom. If you ever watch this after you've got some sleep with your new baby, this is just awesome. I'm just really loving the texture in his helmet and his cape and all that. You know, a lesser artist would have just colored it in black. It's very, very cool. Yeah, very cool. One other thing I wanted to cover here is visit Tom's website. I'll have a link in the description below. You know, so you go down, you hit like, you hit subscribe, then you'll see the link for Tom's website. Here are some of the paintings he's done. Just fantastic stuff. If you see something, contact him, see if it's still available. He does do shows sometimes, collaborative shows or group showings, but here's his website. Get a cool t-shirt. I know anybody that's cool probably has one of these t-shirts. I don't know. Check with your friends. Get a t-shirt. It's got stickers, and down here he has more art and prints. That's about it. Thank you for checking out this video. Please go check out more of Tom's stuff. I've got about 20 plus or minus pieces of his in my calf gallery. There's a couple of other people on calf that have his stuff in their calf galleries, and that's it. All right, thanks for watching. Go check out the large scan on calf, and I'll see you next time. I've got a couple more things I need to get out. Thanks.